And welcome back to All Over the Map. Thanks for tuning in. On this episode, we've got UK city centers, all official United Kingdom cities, only including city centers, 10,000 plus locations. We're going to do this game as a no time limit, moving, panning, zooming allowed challenge. To play along link, if you want to play along, will be in the description below. And the question of the day is, when you think of the United Kingdom, what's the first person that comes to mind, or a couple of people? For me, it could be Mr. Bean, it could be David Beckham, Sir Richard Branson, Elton John. There's a bunch of names that come to mind when you say UK. Who do you think of? Let us know in the comments down below. And let's get into this game. Let's go have some fun and see where this takes us for the first round. We've got solo MC, motorcycles only. So there we go. Looks like somebody's delivering food. It does look like it's Christmas time. A nice Christmas tree there. A guy on his phone with a nice jacket and a scarf around his neck, coming outside of his place of work. And it looks like the city of Westminster. So we're the city of Westminster, which is London. Yeah, there's London there. A lot of clues in here on the first round. A Mercedes-Benz bus, which is interesting. I like the brick style homes. That's a good touch to the, it's a really nice touch actually. The greens around Christmas time. That is awfully close. That's a close park. A little bit out of the lines, associated security. A little bit out of the lines there. You could probably back up and give this guy, well, this guy, that's the way parking is. And that looks like crap on a street. What the heck? Are there horses roaming about? What is that? Shutters, something you don't normally see. At least I don't normally see these shutters on buildings in the UK. This is something more colonial, more American. But we're at Palace Street. City of Westminster, London. Westminster is here. Westminster Abbey. Looking for Palace Street. Man, we don't even have to move in this one. There's Palace, even though we can move. We've got Palace, Five Guys, the Cask and Glass. A lot of things here to see in London. Definitely on my to-do list to see. Cities I have not been, love to get to. Marks and Spencer, we got Cardinal Walk. And south. Okay, hold on. I have to move just to see this. Buckingham Place, not Palace. Okay, so hold on a second. Something's off here. Going west. All right, let's see what this is here. This says Catherine Place Palace. Oh, okay, so we're wait a minute. What's going on here? So we're here. Wait, what's up? Got 27, 29. Right about there. There we are, the city of Westminster. So city centers, it's London. It's the first round. Second round, we've got a ramp. This could be London once again. Hopefully this is not like a London-centric. There is a Google Street View car. By the way, where I am, the railway. It always seems like a pub's name. In the UK, the railway pub. I did see a Google Street View car yesterday, folks, but I was a little bit out of range. It was blue. It was exactly like this. So, yeah, the Google Street car never stops driving, never stops moving. All right, so I think we're in London once again. Grand Central. No, we're not. We're in Birmingham at the New Street Station in Birmingham. near the select and save, off license, pay zone, top. What's a top up? I'm not sure what a top up is. Grand Central Station in Birmingham, England. I'm going to guess. New Street Station. Well, this is it here. Grand Central. We are coming out of a car park, or a parking lot, like I like to say. Going southwest. Wow, that's an interesting, the mirror around John Lewis. John Lewis. Who is John Lewis? Maybe that's when you think of the UK, you think of John Lewis. Lower Severn Street. Severn. Tim Hortons once again. Realize how big Tim Hortons is in the UK. The heck are we here? Where's... What does this say? John Bright Street. John Bright Street. Maybe we aren't here. Didn't realize this was going to be this difficult trying to find this location. Station Street, Hill Street. Okay, so here's Hill Street. So we're on Hill Street. Looking south. Hill. We got Hill and all over the map. That is confused here. We've got Candy and Liquor open 24 hours with the American flag, which is always interesting. On the corner, doesn't really say. I would probably say that's somewhere around here. The New Street Station's looking south. Okay, so here's Candy and Liquor, Navigation Street. I guess we're going over the train tracks here. There's the railway. And I think we're coming out of this place here, which is the select and save. Just had to get my bearings, I guess, here a little bit. But, yeah, so the trains come over. Wait, where are we? Wow, this is, yeah, so we're coming out at the light. So I'm not sure what this is. I guess this is a walkway here. Yeah, I'm going to go for there. Let's go for that. And, oh, man, 32 yards. Missed this one by 32 yards, 4,999 points. So not a good round, that one. A lot of time in that Birmingham, England for the second round. Third round of the UK city centers. We got an old area. This almost looks like Scotland. Is it? It is Stirling Castle, which I guess is Scotland. Maybe in the city of Stirling, which, by the way, Scotland is playing right now Switzerland, as I'm playing this game, on the 19th of June, 2024, the European Championship. Scotland, hopefully they can get a result. Because, and by the way, I will say this. So anthems around the world. You know, one of the things, I'll give you some insights. One of my favorite anthems, or national anthems, I guess, of around the world is Canada. I love Canada, Canada's national anthem, but one of the best national anthems for me is the Flower of Scotland. That is just, and the way that everybody sings at the top of their lungs, the Flower of Scotland. Yeah, that's a good one. So here's Stirling, northwest of Edinburgh, and we are at Stirling Castle, which is, I'm guessing here. Oh no, here it is. Stirling Castle, the royal castle dating from the Middle Ages. Robert the Bruce. It is Robert the Bruce. We're going to look up Stirling Capital on Wikipedia here. I think a lot of you know Birmingham, a lot of you know London, but Stirling you might not know much about. Maybe some of you do, maybe most of you do. But I'm going to drop this one where? Maybe right here. The chapel. West. Maybe that's the chapel looking north. The Great Hall is here. And yeah, that's where we are. 4 yards, 5,000 points. Let's take a quick look at Stirling, the city. I guess this is a city center game. So Stirling is 26 miles northeast of Glasgow, 37 miles northwest of Edinburgh, market town. Grew up medieval old town with its merchants and tradesmen, the old bridge, the port. Robert the Bruce. He who holds Stirling holds Scotland. It's the lowest bridging point of the River Forth as it broadens towards the Firth of Forth to make it a focal point for travel north or south. Robert the Bruce. Yeah, look at that. That is beautiful. The skyline of Stirling, Scotland. And the Stirling Castle, which we just had visited here, is one of the largest and most historically and architecturally important castles in Scotland. Yeah, so there we go. Several kings and queens have been crowned at Stirling, including Mary, Queen of Scots in 1542, and others were born or died there. So there we go. A little bit of your history here on UK City Centre games in Stirling, Scotland for the third round, fourth round. It's a nice summer-looking day. We've got folks that are loading up a car. Maybe she's helping them move out. Who knows what's going on there. No trucks through this town. Leaders.co.uk. I'm not sure where this is. Okay, so here's I'm an American. A lot of what I know is either through some history that I learned growing up in the United States. You learn a little bit about English history, not much, but enough. Obviously, the Revolutionary War, etc., things like that. But one of the things I've learned a lot about the UK is through reading, but funny enough, football. This looks like a logo of a team, and then sometimes I see these logos, and I could be totally wrong with this, but my guess with this logo, it looks like that crescent moon. I'm not really sure what this is in the star. The only club I think of that comes to mind is Portsmouth Football Club. So I'm not sure if this is Portsmouth, but that would be my guess based upon that. Now, there's probably other towns and cities that have that that logo or whatever you want to call it, the crest. But my initial guess on this is Portsmouth. But again, I could be wrong on that. There's the England flag out. England getting ready to play Denmark tomorrow. Love to know your score, your take. Actually, I want to know if you're here right now, you're paying attention, you're watching. Love to know if you think England's going to win the Euros, where England's going to fall, and where Scotland's going to fall. Will they get a win? Will they head home early? Will they advance? Let us know in the comments down below. I'm really curious what you think. And some of you might just say text or put in the comments text. Interesting I say that, but you might just say, hey, I'm not interested in football. I'm not interested in this. Let us know if you're not interested. Let us know if you're interested in Moggy's Cafe, the home of the big breakfast. Eat in or take away. Wonder what that includes. Right next door to the Chippy. The Chippy here in Cosham. Cosham, the town of Cosham. It looks like, which I'm going to guess the Strand. We're on the south coast. Save the Lodge, just like Save the Clock Tower, as I often reference Back to the Future in 1980s. It's a nice Porsche, however you want to call it. Okay, so Cosham, home of the big breakfast. What is Premier? Quick Mart, Twix. Okay, so let's go. I know Portsmouth's down here somewhere. There it is. Now, do we think Cosham's around here? Look at that. Football never fails me, I will say. Football never fails me when it comes to geography. There used to be, by the way, folks, I used to follow the Premier League back in the early 2000s, where the entrance or the beginning of all the games in the Premier League, let me know if you remember this, they started on a map. They, like, if we're, Portsmouth's playing at Everton in the Premier League, and you go to Everton, it would show on the map where the stadium was. It would like come in and zoom in. So I don't think the Premier League still does that, but that was always pretty cool. You got to know where things are. That's kind of how, again, I've always loved maps. That's kind of how I found out a lot about the UK, is through stuff like that. So let's figure out what street we're on here at Whitwell Road and Brembridge Crescent. Brembridge Crescent and Whitwell, the High Street. Also, let me know what games, if you're from the UK or anywhere else in the world for that matter, what UK games you want me to play next. Love to know. Seems like I'm doing different games that, or some are similar. So, love to know what games you want me to see me play. Whitwell Road. Not sure if this is the best way of going about things, but the Highbury Cafe. Wait. Crescent. All right, so where do we go? Let's go this way. Let's go west. Some bigger homes, and we look like we're going into a court, a dead end. No, just a Marlow. Okay, what's the main thoroughfare here? Oh, palm trees, big palm trees. Wow, how about that? I know they exist, but didn't realize they're that big, that one back there. Okay, so we are on St. Ronan's Road and Albert. Where is Albert? There's your Albert Road. Albert and St. Ronan's. I don't know why I'm not feeling like we're in the right spot here. Cranes Water. Junior School. The Festing. And the Highland Road. This is a little more difficult than I thought this was going to be. Okay, so you got Festing Road headed south. All right, so this one is just taking way too long, so I might have to drop this one soon. Hopefully get a clue. Okay, so look north. No, I don't. What is this road? Bembridge and something else. Stuck in this neighborhood once again. And we're going to end up back at one of the same places that we just were, which is okay, but what does this say here? All right, so we are Portsmouth. Got our old motorhome there, and we're near the water. I'm going to guess that we're in here somewhere, and I'm just not seeing this. Not my best day doing this game, but I'm just going to go there. I'm not sure what is going on here. And there we are, 3.9 miles away. Not really sure what happened there. It like froze. We're near the beach. So I don't know how we got, unless I'm missing something, Cosham, but there we are. Anyway, Portsmouth, at least I got the right location, the right area, based upon that one clue. St. Andrew Street, Panda. We have Revelation. And that's probably going to be a map that could be helpful, so we're going to move. No, it's not. But Norwich. Okay, so we're Norwich. Actually, I like this game. This is a pretty good game. I will probably want to play this game again, UK City Centers, because this is a fun one. A lot of information, a lot of different things to see, some cool stuff. But here we go. We're going to find out where in Norwich. It's Cinema City. Okay. And St. Andrews Brew House. That looks like a pretty cool house. It's a good picture of city centers. So let's go to Norwich, to Pier. This looks like a pretty interesting city, pretty fun city to explore as a tourist. Just it's a lot of cool architecture. Here's Cinema City here. St. Andrews Brew House. We're right here. So let's we're on this corner here. The Tipsy Jar, and it's wait, are we actually here? Hold on. Yeah. 8 yards, 5,000 points on St. Andrews Street in Norwich. Pretty cool town. City Centers games, the UK. A little longer than I'd liked. But what do we get? We got 24,689. Didn't get the perfect score I was hoping for in this game, but a good, diverse UK City Centre game. Explore a little bit of Scotland and England in this game. Yeah, so this is a fun one. Let me know if you'd like me to play this game again. Hit the like button if you're this far and hit the like button. Share this with your friends. Thanks for tuning in. Until next time. Cheers.